Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode of my tutorial video channel. In this episode, I will discuss how the marginal costing technique can be applied in the case of an export offer. That is, the firm has received an export order and you have to decide whether the firm would accept that export order or not. Marginal costing techniques are used for management decision making purposes, and in this case you have to take a decision whether the firm should accept the order or not. Here we have taken one numerical problem, and the problem goes like this. Following are the data of current production of a firm. Material cost 120,000, labor cost 240,000, fixed overhead 120,000, that is fixed overhead per annum, variable overhead 60,000, output 12,000 units, selling price 50 per unit. Available capacity is 20,000 units per annum. The firm has an export offer of 5,000 units at the rate of 40 per unit. This would result in saving of $1 on all material cost, fixed overhead to increase by 35,000, and overall efficiency would fall by 2%. Draft a report for the management. So what is the scenario? The firm is currently producing and selling 12,000 units, and the capacity of the firm is to produce 20,000 units per annum. The variable cost consisting of material and labor, where material, labor and overhead. So here material cost is 120,000, that is direct material cost. Direct labor cost is 240,000. Variable overhead is 60,000. Fixed overhead is 120,000. And output 12,000, selling price is 50 per unit. Now if that export order is accepted, then the firm has to produce more. The installed capacity of the firm is 20,000 units, and currently the firm is producing and selling only 12,000 units. This means the plant and capacity of the firm is underutilized, isn't it? Because the firm can produce additional 8,000 units without increasing plant and machinery. So when the firm receives an offer to export 5,000 units, then the firm has to decide whether it is beneficial for the firm or not. If the export order is accepted, then certain things are happening. What are those things? There will be a saving of $1 per unit of material cost on all material purchases. That is, material purchased for current production as well as material purchased for the export order. Fixed overhead would rise by 35,000. Currently, the firm is incurring fixed overhead of 120,000, and if that export order is accepted, then the firm has to bear additional overhead of 35,000. And the sales price of the export offer is 40 per unit. Currently, the firm is selling at 50 per unit, but those 5,000 units have to be sold at the rate of 40 per unit. That is at the rate of $40 per unit. That means $10 less than the domestic price. And there will be an overall fall in deficiency of production by 2%. What does it mean? It means labor and variable overhead cost would increase by 2%. So I am now going to solve this problem and finally make the comment whether the export order should be accepted or not. So what is our aim? Our aim is to determine the profitability without the export order, that is without exporting, that is continuing the current production level, and the profitability with the export order. That is, one segment of the solution will be profitability without export and profitability with export. Correct? Now here I shall make some workings. Material cost 120,000 and currently the firm is selling 12,000 units. So material cost per unit 120,000 divided by 12,000 equals to 10. Labor cost 240,000, therefore labor cost per unit 240,000 divided by 12,000, so 240,000 divided by 12,000 equals to 20. And the variable overhead is 60,000 per unit, so sorry, 60,000 for 12,000 units, so per unit it is 60,000 divided by 12,000 equals to 5 per unit. Okay, now I am solving this problem. Here profitability without export and here profitability with export. Yeah. In this case, the firm will produce only 12,000 units, will produce and sell only 12,000 units, and here total production will be 17,000 units. Correct? Now sales. What is the domestic sales price? 50 per unit. So here we shall write 50 into 12,000, and here 50 into 12,000 plus 40 into 5,000. Isn't it? This is the export sales, sorry, this is the domestic sales and this is export sales. We have two segments. So this is 600,000 this is 600,000, this is 200,000, so total sales will be 800,000. So here it is 600,000 less variable cost. What is the variable cost? Material and labor. There will be a saving of $1 per unit of material cost. So currently material cost is 10, so it will become 9. So 9 into 12,000 is the material cost. Here it will be 9 into 17,000. Sorry, here will be 10. Domestic price is 10. Domestic cost of material is 10 per unit. And labor, what is the labor cost per unit? 20. So here it will be 20 into 12,000. And here, I beg your pardon, there will be a deficiency in productivity, so labor cost would increase by 2%. Yeah, it is okay. Here labor cost would increase by 2%. So what is the labor cost? 20 per unit. So if there is a fall of 2%, then what will be the labor cost? Let me use the calculator. That is 0.4. So labor cost will be 20.4 into 17,000. This is the labor cost, total labor cost. And variable overhead. What is the variable overhead? 5 per unit. So 5 into 12,000. And here there will be increase in variable overhead by 2%. That is 5.1. So here it will be 5.1 into 17,000. Correct? So 10 into 12,000 is 120,000. Twenty into 12,000, 240,000. And 5 into 12, 60,000. So we get 420,000. Correct? And here 9 into 17,000. $153,000. This is one. This is 153,000. 20.4 into 17,000. Is equal to 346,800. Okay. And 5.1 into 17,000. So this gives us 86,700. So what is the total? 346,800 plus 153. Yeah. So we get 586,500. Total is 586,500. This is total variable cost. This is total variable cost. Okay. So what will be the contribution? We deduct variable cost from sales. So contribution is here 600,000 minus 420,000, that means 180,000, and here 800,000 minus 586,500 minus 586,500, we get 213,500. Correct? We have found out contribution by deducting the variable cost from sales. Now from contribution we have to deduct what? We have to deduct the fixed cost to arrive at profit. Minus fixed overhead. Without export order it is 120,000, and with export order it is 120,000 plus 35,000, because if export order is accepted then the firm has to bear additional fixed overhead of 35,000. So 120,000 current fixed overhead plus additional fixed overhead, that is 120 plus 35, that is 155,000. Okay. So now we deduct fixed overhead from contribution to arrive at profit. Here it is 180,000 minus 120,000, that is 60,000. So profit without accepting the export order is 60,000. That is the current profit level is 60,000. And here what is the profit? 213,500 minus 155,000, that is 58,500. So you can see the present profit level of the firm is more than the profit the firm could have earned if the firm would have would have accepted the export order. Okay, without export order the profit is 60,000, and if the export order is accepted then the total profit falls from 60,000 to 58,500. That means total profit of the firm is decreasing if the firm accepts the export order. Okay, so what will be your advice to the management? The firm's profit would fall from 60,000 to 58,500. That is by how much? That is by 1,500. Hence the export offer should not be accepted. should not be accepted. This should be your observation as the management accountant of that firm. Okay. So this is how you would hit the problem where it is said that the firm is contemplating of accepting an export order, and there are certain changes in either fixed cost and or variable cost, and if there is any deficiency in production, remember, you would increase the labor cost and the variable overhead cost. The increase in the labor cost and the variable overhead cost would be equal to the decrease in efficiency. That means if deficiency falls by 2%, this means labor cost and variable overhead cost increase by 2%. Correct? So we have incorporated all these things, all those changes here. Material cost has fallen by $1 per unit. Labor cost has increased by 2%, that is by 20 to 20.40, and variable overhead has also increased by 2%, that is from 5 to 5.10, and fixed overhead has increased from 120,000 by 35,000 to 155,000. And we have compared these two profitabilities and arrived at the decision that the export order is not giving higher profit than the present profit of the firm. So the export order should not be accepted. Okay? Yeah. I think it is enough for this video. I believe you have well understood this. Still, should you have any doubt in your mind, if you have any question, please feel comfortable to let me know through the comment section. I shall be very glad to respond to all your relevant queries. If you think this video is beneficial for you, please do share the video with your friends, brothers, sisters and colleagues so that they can also derive benefit by watching this video. And finally, thank you very much for your precious time. Stay well and goodbye.